Hey, how are you? Today I am going to talk about symptoms of ovarian cysts and diagnosis. Ovarian cyst is a common gynecological problem that can affect any woman at any stage of life. Click the link below in video description to get instant access to the free video, which reveals #1 holistic ovarian cyst solution, guaranteed to permanently cure all types of ovarian cysts, and dramatically improve the overall quality of your life, naturally within 30 days, without the use prescription medication or surgery, and without any side effects. Learn more by visiting the link below in video description now. This chronic disease is difficult to diagnose at times, as the symptoms are not always apparent. However, it is essential to correctly diagnose your ovarian cysts condition and map the symptoms of the disease to ensure proper treatment. 1. Irregular menstruation. Irregular menstruation signals the fact that all is not well with your gynecological health. Women suffering from ovarian cysts may suffer from amenorrhea, heavy bleeding, light bleeding, etc. Hence, any menstrual irregularity or abnormality should be checked out immediately. 2. Pelvic pain. Ovarian cysts can cause severe pelvic pain before, during and after menstruation. Many women suffering from ovarian cyst also experience pain during sexual intercourse. 3. Bladder-related problem. Cysts may put pressure on the bladder. This can lead to difficulty in emptying the bladder. Women also experience a frequent urge to urinate. Often, emptying the bladder can also prove to be a difficult ordeal. 4. Infertility. Many women approach a gynecologist when they fail to conceive. Ovarian cysts may significantly hinder your fertility. Often, miscarriages are also possible because of the complications associated with untreated ovarian cysts. 5. Other symptoms. Ovarian cysts may cause nausea, breathlessness, abdominal pain, vomiting and general discomfort. Pregnancy-like symptoms are also common. Note that any prolonged pain should be checked out immediately. Click the link below in video description to get instant access to the free video, which reveals #1 holistic ovarian cyst solution, guaranteed to permanently cure all types of ovarian cysts, and dramatically improve the overall quality of your life, naturally within 30 days, without the use prescription medication or surgery, and without any side effects. Learn more by visiting the link below in video description now.